Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. My internet connection was unstable, so I hope this is working okay. I wanted to come on today because I've had something on my mind and I just thought it was worth sharing with whoever's out there. Noon. To start, I am a human being that is big on a to do list, but I've done a new to do list for every day. I make one for the week and I chip away at that list all week long. And I'm always trying to figure out how to be productive, how to keep moving the needle forward on certain projects that I'm working on and things that I'm doing. But today is kind of it's a meaningful day for me because it's the 6-year anniversary of my dad passing. I've got his watch on right now, and I made a little video about him that I put up on my Instagram. And of work that I'm doing is that passing and by grief and loss. And morning, I finalized a mix on a new song that is related to a bigger project I'm working on about him. And that was a good step to take forward today, right? Getting that song done. And I was looking around trying to figure out what other productive thing I could be doing and getting done. I have so many other projects. And my instinct is like, I don't want to do any of those things today. I want to just kind of sit in my feelings. I did a journal. I've done a little bit of vocalizing, and now I'm getting ready to, excuse me, dog, do a ton of cooking. Okay. I'm going to make a pot of chili. I'm going to make some other things that I wanted to make and do some meal prepping and read my book and do some things that don't really have to do with like being productive and moving projects forward, but doing something that feels right for the day. And I think some we are in such a rush, and I got to post something on an essay. I got to reach out to my clients. I got to exercise. I got to do this. And sometimes it just doesn't feel like the right thing to be doing. And sometimes it feels disingenuous. And sometimes it feels like we're just doing it to compete and to get things put out. And I don't really want to live like that. You know what I mean? It's not healthy for us as creative people to also not listen to our gut and listen to the part of us that's saying you need a little bit of rest, or you need a little bit of reflection, or you need a little bit of downtime, you need a little bit of quiet time. um, I'm not good at that. I'm really not. And so today was one of those days where I actually listened to that instinct. I've been doing a lot of body work. I've been doing a lot of releasing tension in my body, and as a singer working on my voice, but stepping away from like over vocalizing and really doing some body work. So I'm giving time to that today. I'm giving time to cooking and meal prepping so I can enjoy a relaxing weekend. I did take a step forward in a creative project. I finalized a mix on a new song that I'm very excited to set a release date for. But I don't need to take every next step today, right? And I know there's that thing of like, you know, live today like it's your last, right? But we're not enjoying our lives when we're constantly in a rush. We're not enjoying our lives when we put a tremendous amount of pressure on ourselves, as opposed to actually being in whatever present moment we're in. And my present moment right now is that my dad's on my mind a lot. It's really amazing to me that it's been 6 years since he's been gone, and I've been working on a documentary podcast project about grief and loss for those entire 6 years. And that's a project that I thought would have been done so long ago, but it's been a huge lesson for me in patience and in listening to my gut and to work on what's actually meaningful to me, and to not do it in the sense that I'm feeling like a competition to get it out fast just to get it done, but actually listening to my gut and listening to the story that I want to tell, and using it as an opportunity to become a better creator and a better writer, and more honest in using my voice to make things. And I think that's really important. And my voice today doesn't really want to be loud. I sort of want to take a step back. I want to be in my kitchen. I want to, eat good food and be quiet today. And besides talking to you right now. So, anyway, I am following that gut instinct. I'm trying to listen to that part of myself that tells me when it's time to slow down and take a break. I've had a pretty productive week. Slow down. It's okay. You can make chili today. That's cool. It's cool, girl. You don't always need to be doing 20 things at once. Yesterday was a day where I did like 20 things at once. And it doesn't mean that I'm not going to get anything else done today. In fact, I think I'm going to mark this off. I'm going to record some more exercises for my clients. I'm going to do that. Um, you know, I'm going to respond to an email or two. But besides that, I'm going to move a little slower, and that's okay. So it's a reminder to all of you, listen to your gut, do what feels meaningful on the day. It's not always going to be your most productive day. It's not always going to be the day that you feel like you knocked 30 things off the list. Yes, I'm doing it. Some days, the best thing you can do is slow down. And that's my day today. So, anyway, do what feels meaningful. Listen to your body, listen to your mind, not all the negative stuff, but listen to your instincts. That little voice that gives you an instinct of like, hey, maybe you need to chill. Maybe you need to take a breath. Maybe you need to go sit outside and read your book. I'm going to do that too. All right, everybody. Have a great one.